Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Bello ZOO. Today we will build together a giant anteater habitat and I will show you around some recent additions to my zoo. We start here where I kinda played a little bit with the terrain because clearly I hate myself, but I think it's not realistic really. The zoos are not flat, and this mountain, it would be shame if I did not use the terrain in different height correctly. So this will be the train station which the guests will mostly use to get in and out of zoo. So I'm preparing it right now. Coming from this way, this will be my like an entrance building with the tickets, and you come to this plaza. From here there will be a gift shop to the left, probably some cafe to the right. You can follow these stairs up to the vista, from where you can, well, see a lot and go to see the llamas, or the guests are not using it right now, but you can certainly go this way, and well, there will be some view to the right in any moment. Well, no, it's not. It's kind of a block which is for a purpose, because you have to go around this old ruins, which will be kind of ongoing theme here, and then turn right and you will come to this, what I call the llama plaza, and you can either turn right for the llamas, which we covered in the first episode, or you can turn to the left and go here through this gate for the giant anteater exhibit. Okay, that's a little tour. Let's change the camera and I will show you around what's new here. So I made this little like intermission, or well, I filled this gap with the old ruins and some trees, some foliage, to kind of divide the llama habitat from the main path. I can add this to the workshop if you will. Just let me know in the comments if you like this filler here. It will be a recurring theme through this part, that there will be some old ruins, because I like to think that this zoo was really made on the, let's say, rest of the old ruins or some old city or something like that. So this is definitely not the last time you will see me doing that. And well, let's move on. This will be our new giant anteater habitat. So like I said in the previous episode, I will be showing you various stages of my build, and give you some reasoning why I did this or what changed. So this is the beginning of this habitat, as I really wanted to somehow separate it into two parts here, which you can see. This one to the left, which will have a separate viewing area, will be more like rocky and bushy with the trees and lots of foliage, while the other one from here will have some water feature and mostly grassland. If you look for some information about giant anteaters, you will find out that those are mostly nocturnal animals. So during the night or early in the morning, they are on the plains looking for some termite nests, but then it gets hot quickly, so they look for some edge of a forest or some bush to see some resting place. So I wanted to create those two separate biomes for my anteater as well. So to the right, this will be like the rest area with a lot of shade for anteater, while this one will be mostly, to the left, will be mostly grassland with definitely with those enrichment termites nest, and there will be like little pathway here to connect those two parts of habitat. And as well, I created this like glass if you stand on this side, you can peek into the habitat a little bit. If you're lucky, you can see the anteater, but most probably you will have to come through this gate and around for this gorgeous view. Well, you will see how it shapes up, but I think the basics I have mostly done. The building here is, this is really backstage, which will not be seen from anyway, so you can see it's just a concrete like in a real zoo. I would really like to stick some reality here. The backstages will not be decorated or anything. This is purely functional. The anteater will have this part of the building as like an indoor bedding area with 2 possible doors to get outside. I want to cover this somehow with the terrain and with the grass, so the building will be actually submerged into the ground. I will see how it goes, but yeah, that's are my plans. So let's move on and see how it turned out, shall we? So we got ourselves some progress. As you can see, the layout still holds true, although I had to change a little bit the building and its proportions. I tried to cover it with terrain, but let's say I failed miserably, so I decided instead to cover it with individual rocks. But those new rocks with the mossy kind of texture on the top, they are really awesome, and once we fill it out with some more foliage, it will blend with the grass, I think, pretty nicely. Also, I decided that the water feature should start somewhere in the top, like here, so I made a pipe to go from the utility building up and here to some drainage, and then it will fall down this way somewhere here, and then go to this drain here to the somewhere else. Well, and oh, you can see we have a guy here. He's called Fernando. Wow, what a name. So I wanted to see really what's the traversable area in this habitat, because I wasn't sure he can get to the rooftop, and also I had to make the entrances to the indoor part much bigger. The anteater could not fit into the simple door for the people, so I made this sort of a crack in the wall, and I think that looks really nice. Again, we are going for the look of a sort of a temple or the old ruin building here. There will be some terraces. I'm not quite happy with that right now. I might want to change a thing or two, but here this part I think is pretty much finished. I made some custom like a railing and the wall here, that is fine. So you could see that from this side it's all utilitarian, and there will be like a backstage road here, so no guests will come here. I will block it from the path somewhere here. Not yet done. Inside you could see there is this big door to get the animals in and out. Here it's all concrete, and then there I might wanna add some bedding for Fernando. Okay, or maybe I will add the bedding on the top. Let's see. No, that's not a good idea. I think he would likely rest. Yeah, there's this bedding. He will probably want to rest somewhere in the shade of a tree. So where is my camera? Okay, so I will make a bedding inside. Hey, what's up? right there, and then I will add some foliage here, hide it a little bit so we can have some privacy. And then on this side it will be mostly grass. I will keep this little pond here and add some custom termite mounts, hopefully, because I mean the enrichment items will not be placed for the workshop, because I want you to be able to place it without any research done on that animal. But I'm thinking of creating some custom termite nests from the desert stones. I've seen that on the workshop, so I might look there. Also, I made this very beautiful custom. Hey, what is this? Guys, really, take that away. I might wanna add some bins. So back to this beautiful glass wall. At first I had like the barrier from the game, but I didn't like it at all. Then I started playing around a little bit, and I used those new decorations from the South American pack. They are really nice. I think I found a pretty nice use for them. Do you want to see how I built this? Really, it's nothing too complicated. We can do it just from the South America sign. You know, if you use the glass that goes with this pack, where it is? Oh, maybe it's added to the base game. Yeah, they added that to the base game. That's nice. So if we make a glass, pressing X, and once again you can make it like standing like this. Then we can add some wood, probably. For example, this guy here. We'll go for the bigger. Okay. Can then make the bottom. For example, like this. Give me a second. It's almost there. Right. Like this. Then once again can make like this divider between the different glass pieces, and then we can just add some where it is? Wall decorations, right? So we can just stick a wall decoration in here, make it tilted a little bit and sunken down, and hey, we have our grass texture. So let's add more. What? I forgot to press the button, so let's redo it. No problem. We have all the time in the world, right? Except not. So let's press Ctrl X to make it once again. Let's tilt it more. And what about this guy? Oh, that's beautiful. And one more. We will use this guy. Okay. It's not as great as the one I already made, but it works. I think as a showcase it's okay. And then you can, oh, sorry about that. Let's select just this one, split from group, then Ctrl D to copy. You can turn it, sunk it, and carry on, and you have custom fence. Pretty good, huh? Okay, so back to our habitat. I think you are ready for the final results, so let's go on. And here we are, we got ourselves a very nice Giant Anteater habitat. Let me press play so you can see the custom made waterfall I made here. if you look closely, it's just a trick with the special effects. There is really no water in here. I wanted to really have it really shallow, sort of from the distance it looks like there is this water going on. If you look closely, it isn't that much pretty. I'm really not that good at it. I watched some videos from Mike Sheet from SD Wolf, and they have nice tutorials how to play with water, so I tried my best. The real water starts here, kinda the edge is hidden behind the log, and then there's a little quiet pond and the drainage. I also added here the bedding for our guy, and some sort of a lock screen a little bit. I hope he can sometimes go here to get some sun, but nevertheless we added a foliage, we added some more rocks, some enrichment items are there. I will remove them for the workshop version, so you can use it in your franchise without any research done on an animal. We have some sort of education here going on. There is this custom nest, termite nest, which is made of a desert stone, as you can see. I used some education board from workshop and changed it slightly. I should really give credit to those guys. Sorry, I don't remember who did it. And this awesome ant, also from workshop. Thanks from whoever made it. I should give credit. I will probably do it in the next video to make sure I know who did it. Then there is this sort of a, like I said, this part of habitat has a really plain look. I want it to be like the grass open area with the enrichment items such as termite mounds. I have one here, I have two custom here, and the river, the water feature really, and a big viewing area for our, what's going on here? Big area for the guests to see. I hope the anteater will come here often and roam this grassland, right? And then he can sort of go through this little path. Also, I suggest you place some sort of an enrichment item right behind this glass, which is just a peak. You cannot really see much unless the anteater is using this enrichment item, which I really like. I imagine the guests are going from this way, really, yeah, like this, and they see, oh, we can peek here, and they curiously look around. Is he here? Is he not? And if they are lucky, they see him. Then is this custom gate, and you can carry on to the education area. Okay, we move on to this stage. Oh, so many people. I should block this view better because they are really looking at the bamboo. Stupid people. Anyway, this is it. I think this is going to be the thumbnail for the habitat. Really, I really like that gate made from the like fallen apart part of this wall. Really, this is bushy, this is alive with the foliage. You can see that the anteater is not here. He's probably hiding somewhere. Oh, did he just move to the other side? Man, where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Come on, go and play with this, so these kids can have a yeah, you can see they want to see him. Hey, wait a second, here he is. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Awesome. Now you can peek and see how he plays with this scratching pot. Amazing. Hey lady, you're one of a hell of a lucky lady. Hey, where are you going? They are stupid. Anyway, from this side it's ruins. From the other side it is still the utility. Nothing interesting. I try to hide it as much as I can, so from this point all you see is some bamboo, some tree. No ugly view from here. Let's see. No, we don't see anything, just some foliage. Hey, I think it's coming on nicely. This is it, guys. This is my giant anteater habitat. I will show you instruction how to place it, how to use it. I hope there is not much issue with the water level, and you can use it in your franchise. All you need to do is research on the South American team, and that's it. So have fun. Now the instructions how to use the habitat. Press H twice to get rid of the map overview. You can rotate with Z. You should be able to see the show me hide me sign. Please use the shift to adjust the height so you can see just the red tile, and you hide the red one like this and place it. Alright, now you can remove the barrier that is around it. This is because if you want to upload it to workshop and you want everything around the actual habitat to be part of the blueprint, you need to put a habitat barrier around. You can also remove the show me hide me signs, and then you will start with the path. I suggest block path of 6 meters width. Start right here, and then you can start going around the habitat like this. Here should pretty much copy just the lines around the habitat. You can fiddle for the better results. Really, I will make it pretty quickly here just for the reference for you. If you end here, you can continue with a 4-meter stuff path like this, and then I suggest you start a new node inside. If you start from this water engine, then click align to grid and align to the one node we just created, and you can then like expand the path here and here. Then you click deselect and finish the connections to the keeper hut and to the outside. It's really easy like this, and I think we are done with the path. Now let's do the barriers. We can start with the gate inside here. If you can prepare just quickly one wall, you should use the null barrier all around. Then the habitat doors. Okay, we have it maybe too close to the path. Let's start again. Habitat gate. Well, it doesn't want to connect, so we can simply remove it, remove the path, and now it connects. Okay, then we can continue with the barrier all around the habitat like this. You can deselect angle snap, continue. I will not do it because I think you can do it for yourself. Just follow the natural walls of the habitat all around it. I think it's pretty obvious. Then I suggest you place some enrichment items inside. I purposely did not put it into the blueprint. I already talked about this. I suggest you place a termite mount somewhere here. I suggest you use rubbing pad, scratching post here. I think we saw what it can do. It's really great. And then some other enrichments wherever you like. And oh, one more thing, you need to add water to this pond like this, and then okay, it lines up perfectly, but it might happen that it does not line up correctly with the lilies, so you might want to adjust their height a little bit. because depending on the height of the terrain you are placing the habitat in, the water level might not match exactly the flowers, but you can adjust their height. That's, I think, all. Have a nice day.